In the off season when I'm training, I feel like I'm a robot because I can't miss a workout. Like I just can't do it.
First superset is going to be flat dumbbell instead of TRX. Where's the TRX at?
Typical schedule when I'm 100% healthy is a lot of skill work in the morning, about an hour and a half, straight into an hour and a half in the weight room, and then I'll eat lunch, come back, play 5-on-5, and then shoot. And so all in all, it's about 6-7 hours in a day. I'm all about improving constantly and reaching my potential. I try to set the standard higher every single year for what hard work means. And so, this year hard work may mean this, but next year I'm going to remember what I did this past year and try to surpass that. The most important thing about basketball is to enjoy it, because if you enjoy it, you'll naturally play it and naturally want to get better. And without that enjoyment, especially as a kid, it doesn't mean as much. When I was at a young age, around age 5, just started playing, and I had an older brother and a younger brother eventually, and we would just go to the parks, and that's pretty much all we did growing up, was a lot of basketball, a lot of video games, and hanging out with friends. I did, a lot of extra classes. I took a dental class because I want to be a dentist. Played piano for 6 years, and I was about as good 6 years later as I was when I started. So I decided it wasn't for me. I had to call it quits. I had a lot of fun playing at Harvard, but the first couple years were pretty rough. There wasn't that much fan support, and we were just basically losing a lot. And I know I would go around campus sometimes and they'd be like, oh, so what extracurriculars do you do? And I would tell them I play for the basketball team. And they would ask questions, like, Harvard has a basketball team? Or are we Division I? Or like, some girls thought I was lying. But by the time we left and I had graduated in 2010, it was awesome, just because we were selling out every single game, and we had the gym rocking every single time. And so
what's the problem with you, man?
I just love playing basketball. I love getting better, and so I love surprising people. I love kind of being the underdog, coming out of nowhere. And for me, I just like proving people wrong, and so I have a lot of motivation in that. And sometimes in my own mind, I try to sometimes trick myself to think that someone else has wronged me. And there are times when it directly and overtly happens, and then there's other times when it's not as obvious. Breaking through is definitely one of the best feelings there is, and whether it's a breakthrough game or a breakthrough season or whatever it may be. And I think that slogan definitely represents my story, being an underdog most of my life. I think for me, it's going to take hard work, but most importantly for me to go out and have that same swagger and that attitude that I've had my whole life. And so that's what I stay focused on, is always getting better, always becoming a better worker, always having a better work ethic. And in terms of that, that'll help me become a better basketball player and a better person. And I want to be able to look back 10 years from now and not have any regrets or feel like I didn't do everything I could to become the best person and player I could be.